Hey guys, today I'm going to be voicing over my most recent lesson with Pokey. I've recently started taking more consistent lessons with him. It's been a while since we've been in a good lesson program. We've mostly just been riding on our own, but this new gal moved to Montana recently, and she's really great, and she comes out to the stable where we go out to ride often, and yeah, it's working out good. So here, Pokey and I are working on our serpentines. He's not very good at them, neither am I. He's never been very good at bending. So that's just something we're working on. You see him break into a gate or try to canter because he's not quite strong enough. And, he'll get there. It's just getting him stronger. He's only been in, competition work, I guess you could say, getting him stronger for maybe a month at most. But, see, there he gets a little bit of collection, and he's just working on it. Then here we're working on our canter. His left lead is stronger than his right lead, though he does have both leads. And we didn't really ask him for much collection. We're more asking him to go forward and step under himself because when he gets lazy in his canter, he actually gates. And it just looks a little more shuffly than a normal canter, and it's harder to ride. So that's why it seems like I'm bouncing a little bit in the canter. It's because he starts gating. We're just working on pushing him to go forward. A lot of times I'll go into a half seat and ride lighter on his back so he can stretch out underneath me. And yeah, we're just working on getting him stronger in the canter before we ask him for any collection. We start jumping with a small combination made up of a cross rail and a small vertical. It is 7 strides in between the fences, and Pokey, unless you ask him, has a pretty short stride, but when he really gets jumping and going quick, he's got a pretty long stride. And there, I didn't quite get my takeoff how I wanted, so trying it again, obviously. And normally when I ride at home, I don't count my strides or anything. It's just kind of canter up to a fence, and if we make it, we make it. So I've been really working on learning, to count my strides and get the right approach to a fence. Next we do this combination that will eventually be 3 fences once we get them warmed up. And it starts out with a vertical and then an oxer made up of 2 cross rails and then where another fence would be. And it's 2 strides in between each jump, 1, 2, jump. And we've been doing a lot of oxers and wider fences because while Pokey's great at going up, he's not so great at going wide. So we're just working on getting him, to reach more, I guess. I don't know all the technical terms for it. But yeah, we're doing a lot of oxers to get him stronger in that way. Here we raised up the height of the combination. And also sorry if any of the speeds seem a little bit off. My mom was filming and she accidentally hit the slow motion buttons. These are actually all sped up so they look a little more normal. And yeah, here we're going through the triple backwards, and we've put up a 3rd fence. And there my approach isn't great. I get the sun in my eyes, and Poke's like, yeah, I'm not going to jump that because I didn't get the right approach, and that's fine. That was my fault. So now we're just going to go back and try it again and hopefully get a better distance to that first little fence.
you have your hands closer together, it creates that chute that you'd send them through with your legs.
Now we're on to jumping a full course, I guess you could say. We did some jumping on angles, or at a diagonal, I guess. And Pokey thought that was pretty fun. He thought he was pretty smart for doing that, which he was. He's a very good boy. And I thought it was fun. You know, I don't do stuff like this at home, so I'll definitely have to start incorporating it more into my ride. And here he started gating, which is what he does when he gets unbalanced. And also he was pretty tired by the end. He's got a full winter coat. We were inside. It was like 50 degrees out today. And also he's a little bit pudgy, which is fine because last winter he was a little skinny from his injury. But anyway, you know, jumps that, barely jumps it because he doesn't jump anything unless it's bigger because he's kind of lazy. And then we went to this fence and we went across the diagonal to this other fence. We didn't get the lead change, that's okay. I wasn't really focused on that, though I should be eventually. And then we go around and jump across the diagonal the other way with that white fence to the blue one. Oh, never mind, sorry. We actually go down the line. And then I believe we come back up? I don't quite remember. Let's see. Okay. So then we come back up and we jump the triple. Oh, and he refuses because I don't know why. I just didn't get the right stride. He kept refusing that fence a lot, but that's just something to work on for next time. So we jumped that fence really beautifully. A little crossfiring in the canter, but that's just something we're working on. He's getting strong enough now, he can kind of fix it. And then here I fall off, the second fence. He kind of balks because he's crossfiring and I didn't fix him, and I just kind of get bounced out of the saddle. I almost landed on my feet though, so that was good. And, you know, no harm, no foul. No foul, we'll just get back on and we try it again, and he does it much better this time. I don't fall off, so that's an improvement.
Let him try. Let him try the last long range. Oh, he's like, no, I'm done.